Hey there, neighbors and naysayers. May 29th, 2025. I clicked on because we're setting out bales. Here I am setting out bales in a t-shirt. 29th of March, it's about 74 degrees and sunny. Well, I guess cloudy, but still warm enough. Started the day in a sweatshirt, had to take it off because it was too hot. But, and some of you may be saying, well, if it's that warm, why are you setting out bales? Well, we just don't have the growth yet. We assume April 15th around here, we'll be out on pasture, but it may be April 21st. It's sure as hell not going to be April 1st, which is where we thought we would be a couple weeks ago, but just isn't grown enough yet. So this is the last patch of stockpiled grass. You can see the stalker steers here in the background. The big cow herd's coming over to get mixed with them tomorrow morning, tomorrow night, depending on the rain. And they'll all be in one, and then they'll get 3 bales of high instead of just 2. That's the plan. Couple things here. I was just showing over the ridge and over the headquarters there. You can see the bale grazing. We finished that field. We're working our way through the valley and over here to this side of the pasture field to mix these all together. Lenny got separated from the cow herd today, so he's in the weaning paddock, and he'll go over with the sheep tomorrow too, probably, depending on the rain. But another thing, we just have got this system figured out good of how to do it. Dad's on a tractor. He's hauling me 2 bales at a time. There's 3 bales in this strip. You can see 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 80-foot contour strips in this field. Should be. Maybe there's only 3. But anyway, yeah, they're about 80 feet apart, so it must be only 3 80-foot contours. I know where they are. Y'all don't, but I can see the old plow furrows. So the bales are sitting just above the old plow furrows. Just to show the kind of cool way that we do this. I don't know whether y'all can see, but there's a bag laying out there. So I walk these off. It's 34 steps between bales, roughly. I walk off the first couple, and then I go with the 4-wheeler and just count at 4 miles an hour how many seconds it takes me to get between bale to bale to bale. Right now, it's 13 count off at 4 miles an hour to set another bale. So I just ride with the 4-wheeler, get a line set, and then I keep stringing bales. And then we set those bags. Those bags are to collect net wrap in. But I just set those in the field, so when Dad comes through, he can find them. I used to just do it with posts. I've learned to just set the bag out, and then when he sets 2 bales there, I'll pick those bags up, move them to the next set of bales, or next set where he's going to set things down. So we got a really slick system set up here now. It used to be I had to like kind of point and show him where the posts were. Now I don't even have to worry about it. He can see the bag. He just goes and sets the bale right next to the bag as I cut the strings off, and then I just rotate bags so that I get them full about the same time. But looks like we're actually going to get this field completely covered. And we have to realize that this has been a fantastic winter. Like, for feeding hay, we are really concerned about the drought at this point. We are drier than I've ever seen it in March, and we're hopefully going to get some rain, but it hasn't come yet. So we're really concerned. That's why we're feeding hay and figuring we're going to feed for 3 weeks, because we want to let everything get a good jump. And we're almost concerned still whether we got enough water to graze the north side of the farm. I don't know what we'll do. We sent a bull calf to the sale barn today just because I didn't want to feed him. And there may be more in our future. I don't know. We're in interesting times. We're still listed as abnormally dry. We've never come off of that, and the abnormally dry area is getting bigger, not smaller. So, interesting times. The last thing, I guess, and I always try to give a little bit of a nugget here that's off topic and what we're doing, but we just lead by example here. I just put bales out, and those of you that know me have heard me speak at other places. You know that I'm pretty evangelistic when it comes to grazing, when it comes to bale grazing. I don't have any idea why anyone would think about building a $250,000 manure storage structure to hold cattle manure when you could do something like this and get by with a concrete heavy use pad at most to feed during the muddy times. But as I said, we lead by example here. I've got lots of friends that are still in the commercial agricultural business. I'm not evangelistic to them. If they ask me for nuggets, I'll help them. But if they don't ask me, I don't bother. And Sometimes I wish I could be, but that's a good way to lose friends in the agricultural business. We're all in this same business together. There's only 2% of us that are farmers in this country, and there's not enough for us to fight amongst ourselves, so it's just not worth the fight. And a lot of times it's a fight, like whether you like Fords or whether you like Chevys, and so it's just not worth it. The only thing I will ask them once in a while, if I really feel froggy, I'll say, well, what's your cost of production? And that's the important part. I don't care if you chase records or pounds or whatever, but what is your cost of production? And that's the important part that we all need to ask. But I hope y'all know, and it's okay, it's okay to be evangelistic, and it's okay to be evangelistic in a group of people that will receive that. But one of my really good friends is a commercial operation, and I don't say a word. He knows he doesn't say a word to me, and I don't say a word to him, and that's the way we like it. If he asks for help, I'd give it to him, and I have, and he's taken some advice. It's a slow but sure process, but I don't go whole hog on him. I just can't, and that's the way we all should be. I think we run the risk of turning too many people off by being too evangelistic too fast. That'll say. See you next time.